Good morning. Welcome to today's video this morning. And I am about to do my 4th day of OPK. So I don't want to waste any time because I really want to see if I'm having any progression this morning. Hope everybody's having a great morning. If you can see really well on this video, it's not as bright as I want it to be, but let's get started. Okay, this is my urine specimen. This is my new fresh test, as you guys can see. That's my new package, as you can see. I got my other test over there, so we can get ready. And then I have my husband's phone. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get my... I think I'm getting a little better at this one-hand action. Excuse me, you guys, for snorting, but it's early in the a.m. Y'all know I like to put a lot. See, I already have it's already going. So let me go ahead and cover it up real quick. I think I'm getting a little bit better at the one-hand action. So I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. Slide that over out the way. Slide that over out the way. And slide this back. So when my time runs out, it's time to check. We'll have... excuse me. Excuse me. We'll be ready. Timer going. Excuse me. So yeah, so these are all my tests so far. Today is day 4. I just drew real quick me a new chart real quick so it can have the tests directly together, because I have my other one that I showed you guys, but this was just my real quick doohickey one, so I can go ahead and keep those tests lined up real nice and close together. So that was the 2 from yesterday right here. These are my 2 from the day before and my first day. So technically, while we're waiting on the time to lapse, we have less than 2 minutes now. I'll tell you guys this real quick. This is my 4th day, but technically it would have been my 2nd day if I had to follow what the app was telling me. That yesterday was 28, and the app that I'm using, the calculator for Clomid, Ovulation, the app that I was talking about, they were stating to me on there to start on the 28th, which was yesterday. So technically, according to them, I really was supposed to just start testing on yesterday, but as many of you already know, I started testing early. I started on the 26th, which was the day after my last pill on my 3rd round of Clomid 100. So I normally start doing it that way anyway, so that's okay, because today is technically my 4th day of testing, when actuality, it really is supposed to be my 2nd day, according to their app. Oops. What did I do? Oh, okay. According to their app. So that's okay. So that means that because I didn't see any line progressions these last couple of days before yesterday, that's okay, because technically I was testing too early anyway. So now that I am actually in that zone that I was actually directed to start testing, we should start seeing some line progressions at this point, or somewhere very, very soon after. Because again, today really was supposed to be my 2nd day of OPK, according to the app. And so, yeah. But instead, because I started early, it made it be my 4th day. So this is my 4th day of OPK. Okay, it's that time. So let's just put that to the side. It's time to check my test. Y'all already know I gotta get this extra off. Okay, so here's my new test. I'm trying to lay it down already. This is the new one. And I'm trying to get the best lighting. Okay, there is a faint line. I can see it barely though. You guys probably can't see it on camera. I'm trying to get the best lighting and try to focus it. You guys probably can't see it, but I can see it. There is a faint line right there. So it's still a negative for right now, and that's okay because today is my 4th day of me testing, but technically it would supposed to be my 2nd day. So don't see anything yet. Not a positive yet. So that's today. And these are all my other tests, okay? So we'll be back together again at 7 o'clock p.m. this evening for an evening test. And we're going to see if anything has happened within those hours. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back. Got hubby on deck with me now to help me out, y'all. That's why it's so much brighter. He helped me figure out this whole lighting situation. But nevertheless, it's still the 29th, as you can see. And we've already completed my morning test. Now it's time, ding, 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 for evening test. So I have my urine specimen right here, TMI, I know, but it is a TTC journey video after all. I have my fresh test right here, and of course hubby has the phone right here for me. And you guys see I always put my fresh test here so you guys can see that I have a new test. And I got my little doohickey right here so I can go ahead and test. Okay, so nevertheless, I'm eager and excited to go ahead and get started. So let me see. Go ahead. Y'all know I love to squirt more than 3 squirts to make sure my test is working. So let's see if that's going to work. Get a second. Okay, we got some action. See? Starting to work. So I'm going to cover that up and hit the start button. So right now, while we waiting on that, I guess I'll share a little story time or story time update on what's been going on so far. So I'm going to pass the camera to hubby and he'll take over until it beeps. Hi everybody and welcome back to our TTC journey. Day 4 of my testing. I started 2 days early. And technically to the, I'm going to try to put the name of the app or if I can't put a link to the Clomid ovulation calculator that I was telling you guys about that I found in my research. According to it and what it told me, actually yesterday the 28th was supposed to be my first day of OPKing, but I started 2 days earlier, so I started on the 26th. So that's why I wasn't shocked or upset or dismayed or discouraged or any of those things. I'm not going to be there anyway about not seeing a positive test or an increase of my lines progressions. And the reason for that is because I know I started testing early. But today being the 28th, however, and according to the app, tomorrow is the 30th. So I'm supposed to start seeing something according to. But you know, it's also based on my body. So I'm just excited. I've been having some twinges. I'm trying so hard this time before I start telling you guys what I've been having. I'm just paying attention to my body. But at the same time, this time around in this cycle, I don't want to really just let my faith be built on symptoms. I don't want to start letting symptoms deter, like get in my head and all of that stuff and make me think this and this and that and the other. So I was telling my hubby earlier, he and I were just saying that, that's one of the things we did like a couple of months ago. So it was building up my expectations a little too high. Not to say that I was being doubtful, but I want to have just faith. I have faith and just trust and believing that everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to. So I'm paying attention to symptoms, but I'm keeping them far in the back of my mind. So the symptoms that I've been having, I know it's all Clomid because I'm not taking anything else. It's a little tingling sensation in my breast and little pains, like electrical shocks and things of that nature in my breast. And then the same kind of little sensations in my stomach, like little light cramps as if though you were having your cycle, and little things like that, little pulling, little tugging, little touchings and things of that nature. But I'm trying not to let all that just really just like make me say, oh, it's this, it's that, it's this, and it's that. I just know it's all Clomid. I know it's all side effects and all that. So I'm going to keep my mind clear of those things or thinking that that's going to give me my indication that we're going to get the big fat positive in a couple of weeks from now. I don't want, well, more than a couple of weeks from now because next week is supposed to be my ovulation time. But anyway, I don't want to
checking the time. We have less than 4 minutes left. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So let's get ready to get back to this test and see what we got going. Okay, so y'all know. You got me? Okay. Stay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, hubby got me now, so I can keep my hands free. Y'all know I always have to get that excess off. Okay, let's take a look. I can't see. The light is so bright. No, don't take it off. I just want to see. I do see a faint line. You guys probably can't see it on camera. The faint line is right there. So that's a positive sign that's heading in the right direction, because I'm going to tell you something. Right now, that's still a negative. But, and this is evening, but just for me to see even a faint line this late in the evening is a positive sign that everything is working towards the good. And the reason why I know that from experience is because typically, I probably wouldn't even have anything in the past. So as it dries, it starts to get a little more prevalent. If you can see it. Can you see it, honey? You see the faint line? It's right there. Right there beside my nail. It's right there. So it's a faint line. It's still considered a negative. But who's to say that in the morning it wouldn't be darker with a more concentrated urine specimen in the morning, you guys. So let's go over here. Follow me over here. Let's compare. So far, these are all my tests of the last 4 days. And these right here are the most two significant ones right now, and according to the Clomid Ovulation app that I've been using. These will be my most significant ones to really start paying attention to as I begin to watch for line progressions. I'm not going to be too much worried about the 27 back to the 26. I'm mostly going to start focusing on the 28 and 29, and therefore moving forward. That's where I'm going to really just start expecting to see something different. So in the morning, I wouldn't be surprised or shocked if my test line is becoming darker than my 2 days prior, because of the simple fact the app is pretty spot on, and what I've been experiencing for the last couple of months have been pretty spot on as well. So what I've been experiencing for the last couple of months on Clomid has been pretty spot on as well. So I can speak from experience that I'm excited, because I know I'm now in that phase where it can, any one of these days now could be my 2 most fertile days. Even though next week I am scheduled according to the app and what I've calculated based on my protocol of when I should ovulate, my ovulation date should fall on the 4th, June the 4th. It should fall next week. However, that does not mean that I'm not in a fertile window now or about to be in a fertile window. So y'all know what that means. Baby dancing. Not overly, but just the right amount. Once a day is good enough. But anyway, the point is, you guys, I'm excited and I'm happy. My hubby is laughing at me. So at this point, I just want to say this real quick before I go. Thank you guys so much for sharing in this journey with us. Thank you guys for the ones that have been feedback to us. You are tremendously a blessing to us. And you are tremendously a blessing to us. Your stories is encouraging to us. Your words, your TTC journey even is encouraging to us. And everything that we've been experiencing on this journey has been nothing but short of amazing. And I'm excited about what God is doing. Regardless of however this TTC journey, this cycle goes, we're going to stay positive no matter what, because we know that what we see does not determine what we already know. And that is what God has already showed us, that what he has for us is for us. And so we know that it's going to happen. And so we're even closer now than we've ever been to that happening. So we're going to stay positive no matter what. Some days you have your highs and your lows, but take this with you just like as we are. It's going to happen, and I don't want to, as I was saying earlier while I was waiting on the test, I don't want to let symptoms deter my emotions to thinking this or thinking that. So I keep all that kind of at bay. That's something I've learned through this experience. This being our 3rd round of Clomid or Clomid citrate, and also our 4th month of trying. I've learned in these last 4 months not to just pay attention to symptoms, because it could be 4 or 5 different reasons why you're having the symptoms. It could be PMS, it could be ovulation cramps, it could be the medication you're on, it could be anxieties, it could be all in your head, it could be if you're taking progesterone pills, it could be your cycle coming, it could be pregnancy, it could be a number of things. And all those things give off the same symptoms. So what I've learned, excuse me, what I've learned is to not to pay attention to those symptoms and even having symptoms of what's the word? I've been studying other people's videos, and I thought that something was wrong with me because I had stopped dreaming. But what I'm trying to say is, even vivid dreams can't go as a positive sign. For some, maybe, but I don't want to do that because I've been having vivid dreams every month, y'all, for the last two months. And that made me think I was pregnant the last 2 months straight. And I couldn't find out that I was having vivid dreams because at one point I wasn't even dreaming at all. Or even if I was, I didn't remember what I was dreaming about. So all of a sudden, two months ago, I started having vivid dreams. So I started telling my husband, I said, well, I think I could be pregnant because I'm having vivid dreams. And I couldn't find out. That's not a symptom for me. I'll say it that much. If it is, it wasn't this time. So I'm not going to be really just say looking at symptoms and holding on to them to let them make me think it's this and this, that. The only thing that's going to be for sure to let us know that, hey, this is it, is when we get that big fat positive. Is what I'm trying to say. So I know it's coming. I feel that it's coming, and I'm excited about it. And to all of you who have already TTC'd and gotten that big fat positive, congratulations. And those of you who are still on that TTC journey like us, keep those fingers crossed, and most importantly, keep those prayers up and stay focused and stay motivated and surround yourself with positive things and hold on to your faith. Don't let nothing else be your faith builder but the faith itself in God's word and his promises for us. And you know, God honors and favors marriages. So therefore, he said, do what in his word? Be fruitful and multiplying to do the earth. So that's what we're going to do. And it's going to happen. So our big fat positives are going to come. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Y'all stay encouraged. And thank y'all so much for all your love and support in advance. Peace, love. And remember to use your spiritual gifts. Why? Because God gave them to you. Love you guys. Good night.